trip was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many of our kids, general ed and special ed. The special ed kids don't get the chance to go on their senior trip or go on overnight outings with their friends or with teams and stay at a hotel, hang out with other high school students without mom and dad being in the room with them. And that's something that we take for granted that a lot of our special needs kids never get to do in their life.
It was a lot of fun. It was how'd you like Disney World, Zach?
They got dinner,
breakfast, lunch,
scary rides, thrill rides,
yeah,
Buzz Lightyear,
To
Infinity, Alien,
To Infinity and Beyond.
yeah.
They had an outstanding time. It's probably one of the best weeks of his life, and so I'm very, very grateful as a parent that Rob and Pullen and the Best Buddies team put it together. And I also give kudos to Disney because they welcome people with special needs and give them special accommodations, which allowed them to not have to wait in line for hours, which would have turned a great trip into a horrible trip for someone like my son.
Park in 2008, and we had been on a waiting list, and we were fortunate enough to get it. And our first year was a starting off year for us, and since then the program has boomed at our school. Kids love to be involved, kids from all different areas, athletes, kids inquire. When you look at the Best Buddies program, you think that the special needs kid is going to get all the benefit from the program. And it's true, they get a ton of benefit. They get to live that typical high school social life that they're left out of oftentimes, and they get to do activities that we take for granted. But what you don't see is that the general ed kids who are involved in the program are benefiting just as much. They are learning acceptance, they're learning compassion, they are standing up against bullying, which is huge in today's society. And in addition, they are seeing things that they have in life that these kids don't, and they're learning not to take those things for granted.
Justin started with Keep Pace with Uncle ISD, and I just can't say enough good things about Uncle ISD and his special needs because they have been awesome for Justin. His needs have definitely been met.
He has a lot more social activities that he's doing, a lot more involvement in school.
I joined my freshman year, but he was a grade ahead of me, so he was in Best Buddies like a year in front of me. And the reason I joined is because when I was in 8th grade and he was a freshman, he would always come home and talk about Best Buddies, and I would see how excited he was and happy with all the events he was doing and stuff. And so, like, when I got to high school, I was like, oh, I definitely want to be in this organization.
As a parent of a special needs child, I want my child to have every opportunity. And this is just an extracurricular program that adds so much on the social part, the actual practicalities of living life, of interacting with other human beings. And I'm just thankful because I know it doesn't have to exist. And I think teachers like Robin Pullen and others that go above and beyond the call and really have a true passion for the kids that they teach is an amazing thing.
Best Buddies is a win-win situation for everyone involved. For the special needs kids, they get the opportunity to be involved in activities they're oftentimes left out of, and their parents are grateful just for having those opportunities. And for the general ed kids, they get to learn kindness, they learn compassion, they learn acceptance for people's differences, and their parents are grateful at the impact that the program has made on them. And for our school, we have seen such a kinder, more accepting learning environment and social environment at school, and we have kids who stand up for what's right.
Hanging out with normal ed students, and just that really makes me happy because having a special needs brother just warms my heart to see that. And so I love Best Buddies and what they do. Do you like being in Best Buddies? Does it make you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.